Hey y'all. Happy Thursday. Hey Miss Wanda. Hey Linda. Hey Gigi. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Happy birthday to Chill today. Happy birthday to you, Chill. We wish you a many, many more. How y'all doing on this beautiful Thursday? I hope y'all blessed and highly favored like me. I'm blessed and highly favored, and I won't complain. No matter what I might go through, day after day after day, I'm still forever grateful. Hey, Sandra. Hey, queens and kings. I love y'all. How y'all doing on this beautiful Thursday? Now, y'all. Hey, Mama Ava. So, now, y'all, the topic for the day is why do a lot of people, y'all can't hear me, why do a lot of people have the word that I hate to use, hate in their heart for their ex spouse? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Ariane. I'm just saying. That's the topic for the day. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Queen. I'm just trying to figure out. This topic is not just for me. It's a lot. It's for a lot of us that's going through it or then been through it. So why do y'all think our ex that we have kids for, or maybe you don't have kids for, why do you think they build up this hate thing in their heart? Is it because things didn't work out? Or is it because you hurt them and they haven't got over it? Got to be more careful. I'm just saying. Somebody is walking around with that hurt inside of them and they just can't let it go. I'm just saying. To this day, even though people done went on with their lives with other people, they still got anger and bitterness, Veronica, in their heart for their ex. And maybe you was one of the good person, like I was. I was a good old lady, whatever you want to call it, wife or whatever, spouse or whatever. And I've been hurt. And it's sad to say the people that hurt the good people is the ones that's bitter. Clock that T. I'm just saying. So a lot of y'all out there is still holding on to some shit that didn't happen decades ago in your relationship. And y'all don't want to let the shit go. I mean, life be life. And we can't change people from being who they are. And some of y'all know people that was who they was when you first met them or when you first got with them. Hey, Pam. Hey, Queen. So now that we are trying to live our life with other people or without other people, we still got people that's around here still holding a grudge. And I know some of y'all will be like, "What, Miss Ann?" And I don't know why she hate me so much. I don't know why he hate me so much. And you trying to figure out what it is that you done, which is nothing, and they portraying an image of you like you was the bad guy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. In this everyday life for each and every one of us, each and every one of us got somebody that feels some kind of way because it didn't work out. Everybody that ran across our path wasn't meant to be with us. Some of y'all force it. And it's if it don't fit, don't force it. But y'all forced to be with people that y'all wasn't even meant to be with. But the sad part about it is you the individual that then moved on with your life, and then you not even being bothered and worrying about other people that got hatreds in their heart for you, and you was the good guy. But that's the world that we living in. The people in the world right now don't even want to take accountability for the stuff that they done did to other people. I'm just saying. I got a lot of people that envious me that don't even know me. And you, they feel the same way about you. But of course, you're going to put up a facade and act like the world loves you when they don't. So my question to some of y'all, I'm asking for a friend. When y'all going to let go some shit that happened years ago? I'm going to wait. And I'm going to wait for y'all to show me some love too. Because y'all came up in my house and y'all ain't even waved. Y'all ain't even showed the heart. Y'all ain't even showed the love. And I'm going to stop going on Instagram because at the end of the day, it's getting lesser and lesser on here. And I'm going to go on TikTok and I'm going to show y'all going to miss me from coming on Instagram. I ain't asking y'all for a dime. But y'all on here and I can't even get a heart. I can't even get a share. I can't even get a like. But they love me on YouTube. And then when I get to where God about to bring me, y'all want, "Oh, Aunt Mace, I love you. Oh, girl, keep doing what you're doing." But at the end of the day, where you at? Where the love at? Because when I speak, I'm speaking from the heart. I'm the messenger. And y'all can't tell me somebody right now on my timeline don't need to hear what I'm talking about today. TT, Pretty, Mary, Shay, Linda, Queens, Andre. I got people that love me, that look forward to seeing me. Unlike some of y'all. Y'all don't even want to share the life. But if I came on here with mess and confusion and shenanigan and dragging somebody under the mud and talking about somebody, it'll be all over the billboard. But since I'm talking about Jehovah angel and talking about life and on some real type shit, y'all don't even want to press the like button. But I've been telling y'all for decades, the ones who've been following y'all, my blessing don't come from y'all. My blessing come from Jehovah. See, y'all got to get that jealous spirit out y'all heart into believing whether or not y'all come on here or not, I'm not going to be blessed. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, sister, girls, and boys, I'm blessed and highly favored. Hey, cousin. Hey, Cynthia. Love you. I'm blessed and highly favored. And I ain't boasting and bragging. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all can't stop what's for me. Because what's for me is for me. Y'all still holding on to shit that y'all should have let go decades ago. Y'all got people out here putting up a facade, making people believe that they hate y'all when they love you and they hate you at the same time. Some of y'all not in relationships because somebody wanted to control you. And you ain't let them control you, so you walked away. And they hate you from walking away. Peace, joy, happiness over everything. Somebody left you because you chose Jehovah. And ain't none of us perfect. And all he asks you to do is acknowledge him for who he are. He know we imperfect people. But y'all want to be around here pointing the finger, talking about, oh, she's so holier than thou and this one. But at least they're trying to get their life together. What about you? Why are you still mad? Because they didn't move on. Why you hate somebody? Why are you angry and bitter about somebody leaving you when that's the best thing could have ever happened in your life? What's meant to be, gonna be. When somebody walked out of your life, everything happened for a reason. That was the best thing could ever happen to you, and me. Because I ain't lying. Being heartbroken takes a lot energy out of your body. I don't like the feeling of being heartbroken. It's not a good feeling. It's a wound that takes years and years and years to heal. But let me say this, Shamala, I'm at peace within myself. When you get to a point where you at peace within yourself, you're going to realize him and her that walked out of your life, that was the best thing could have ever happened to you. While you're on the outside looking in, thinking the grass green on the other side, they going through it. Literally going through it. And him over there and her over there wishing they could send them back to you. And you don't even want them no more. Clock that T. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But when they get with the new people, Reginald, queens and kings, they make the new people feel like you was the worst person in the world. When all you tried to do was help them. You ain't even try to control them. You went all out your way to even teach them to get closer to Jehovah. And they ain't even on it. So him or her that left, I want to thank you. No more sleepless nights. No more calling on the phone. God, yeah, he over here with me. Yeah, I got her. Yeah, I got her. Wow. You can have her. Because what's for you is for you. Nobody can't take what God give us. What he give us is for us. And it's for keeps. So if they're gone, you can't miss what you never had. They was just passing through. And you know what Jehovah said? That wasn't the one for you anyway. I only gave you what you wanted. I'm just saying. Some of the people we got involved with and had kids for, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Because you could have protected yourself. You could have took your birth control. You could have used the condom, but you didn't. So you know one day there was going to be consequences and repercussion. So I need y'all to take accountability for the people that y'all fell in love with and had kids with. Some of y'all had kids on a one-night stand. One hit a quitter. It wasn't even supposed to be a relationship. Something just happened. And now you bitter. Some of y'all women had babies for married men, married women. And it wasn't even supposed to be. So why you mad? Take accountability and take your L. Because there are consequences and repercussions for our action. I don't hate nobody. Even though they got people out there claim that they hate and maze. And guess what he told me? Love them anyway. I'm just saying. So girl, if you got a baby daddy or you got a baby mama and they paint a picture of you as the bad guy and they hate you and making people think, oh, it was all you. Pray for them and love them anyway. But love them from a distance. Because they good at throwing a rock and hiding their hand and making it seem like you was the one that destroyed their life when it wasn't meant to be to begin with. People have a funny way of playing the blame game. I don't like her, that old dog ass, his old dog ass, ain't all that and all that and all that. Wow. You go home to your significant other and drag for the woman that you claim you hate. The man that you claim you hate. You love to hate. Hey, Angel. Blessed and highly favored queen. Oh, I hate him. Oh, I hate her. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just mad because you couldn't control her or him. And you mad because you can't have your way. And a lot of y'all brought these kids into y'all shenanigans. A lot of y'all got kids by people that don't even know they got kids by. I'm just saying. We running around here looking like other people and wondering why. And I saw somebody look just like you. You know why? But somebody then did a one-hitter quitter. And they ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying. We got bitter baby daddies. We got bitter baby mamas. You mad and holding on to a grudge of what she or he did decades ago, and you wondering why you can't grow in your life. Yeah, he did what he did. He cheated, she cheated. They did what they did. He made a baby on you, and you made y'all had children outside and all this kind of stuff. Okay, now what? Move on and love them anyway. Love them from a distance. But hey, nobody shouldn't use that word. Hate, Diamond. I'm just saying. I'm being hated for no reason. I'm being hated for being a phenomenal single mother. What you been hated for? Hey, Richie. Hey, Mo. What you been, Tamla? What you been, Gigi? What you been hated for? Being a good mother? Being a good wife? Being a good husband? You been hated because you chose to leave a toxic marriage or relationship. Somebody hate you because you didn't stay. And you chose your peace over everything. I'm just saying. Hey, Queen. I'm just saying. Y'all around here hating on people when they got somebody hating on each and every one of us without a good, damn, valid reason. You got a daughter-in-law, hate on you. You got a son-in-law, hate on you. You got children, hate on you. You got family, hating on you. And all you did was try to help everybody. And when you need help, ain't nobody try to help you. But y'all want to drag somebody in the mud that ain't did nothing but try to be good to y'all. With y'all ungrateful ass. I'm just saying. Y'all around here talking about people that had your back when nobody else did but Jehovah. God sent his angels to help you, and you. And y'all don't even appreciate it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all think I'm the only one? I'm in a wheelchair. I know I'm doing something right. Because the bigger the haters, the bigger the blessing. The less they watch, the more he gonna bless me. The less y'all share the video, the more he gonna bless me. Everything is he working it out. Not in my time, but in his time. In his time. So y'all keep on holding grudges, hating people, dislike people that help you, and they ain't even had to help you. But they did from the kindness of their heart. I'm just saying. They mad at you. They talking about you. He angry at you. Say they flipping a strip, Mama Eva. I'm just saying. They flipping the strip to make themselves look good. They want everybody to look at you, and you as the bad guy. When all you did was try to help everybody. When you could have went bought any and everything you wanted for your damn self. You helped everybody. And the ones you helped don't even pick up the phone and say, dog, cat, do you need a glass of water? Because ain't it funny how people have the tendency to forget the good that you done did for them. I'm just saying. Happy New Year to you, King. It's easy, Cynthia, Linda, Wanda, for them to forget the good. But the bad, well, they'll remember what you did if it was something bad. But let's talk about the good. See, me being on live is the good. And they don't want to hear that. But one day, y'all gonna wish y'all had a listen or shared it to somebody. And I sure don't understand how I don't care if I have 5 people on here. That's 5 people can shed a life to somebody that need to hear. But I ain't begging. I ain't begging y'all to shed a life. I ain't asking y'all for a dime. So y'all keep on watching. And I'm going to keep on being blessed. Thank God I ain't had to ask y'all for $1 or $2 to pay my bills, or I need because guess what? They wouldn't get paid. But I got a mighty God in my life that said I will supply your each and every need. And he ain't never lied. Not to me. Not one time. He ain't never not gave me what I asked for. Even though when I got it, I ain't even want it. So watch what y'all ask for. Because you're going to get it. And when you get it, you might not want it. Now around here being bitter. Because he cheated, she cheated. Ain't the first cheater, and damn sure ain't gonna be the last. Move around. But if you ain't gonna move around and you're gonna stay in that marriage or that relationship, let it go. If you chose to be with somebody after they didn't cheated, let it go. Or if you ain't gonna let it go, why you just don't move around? If you still gonna hold on to some shit, why stay there? I'm just saying. What are your purpose for being with somebody if you say, I forgive them out your mouth, but in your heart, you still holding a grudge? What's up, Queen, King? I'm just saying. So until a lot of y'all let go some shit that y'all still holding on to, that's why y'all can't get ahead. You still bitter at what he did. You still bitter at what she did. That's why you can't get your blessing. And for y'all that get with other people, see, let me say something to a lot of y'all. And I don't want this to go over a lot of y'all head. If you with somebody in a relationship didn't work, okay, that's one thing. But if you get with somebody else, don't make nobody else make you hate somebody that you once was in love with, that did good by you. Do I need to say that again for the people in the back? Because you didn't hate her when you was with her. You didn't hate him when you was with her. Now you with Jezebel or Mr. Jezebel. And now you got somebody making you pretend that you hate somebody that you still love. I'm just saying. Stop allowing other people to build hatred in your heart for somebody that then been good to you. Because when it's time, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to remind y'all again. When it's time for Judgment Day, the one that's trying to convince you to make you hate your baby mama, your baby daddy, your mama, your sister, your brother, your daddy, your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin. When it's time for Judgment Day, we all got to get in one line. We all going to be called on one accord. They can't pay for your sins, and your sins can't pay for their sins. We all going to be judged one by one. So why are you letting Miss Thing Thing or letting him control you with your baby mother or your baby father or your mother or your father or your children or your grandchildren? Why are you letting somebody that has nothing to do with what happened in your past make you hate somebody that once was in love with you? that still love you, but not in love with you. See, y'all got to recognize, hey, nephew, it's a difference between loving a person and being in love with a person. See, I love some of my ex. I love them enough to not to want to see nothing bad happen to them, Stacy. But I'm not in love with them. But a lot of y'all out there won't convince other people that y'all hate the person that you once was in love with. I'm just saying, how could you make somebody make you as an adult hate your children's mother or father? Hey, Queen, hey, sister girl. How can you lay up next to a woman or a man and allow them to convince you or make you build hatred in your heart for somebody that you once loved, and turn around and say, you know, Jehovah. Jehovah is peace, love, trust, and understanding. How could you say you love me when you want me to hate my children's father, my children's mother? And at one time, that was the love of your life. See, a lot of y'all in marriage and relationship, and y'all letting y'all significant other control your mind. You not that type of person. You're not even that type of woman. You're not even that type of man. But you so caught up in the rapture and in love till you turning your back on your mama, your sister, your brother, your children, your grandchildren, and all the people that really love you. But let me tell y'all about Aunt May's. Stacey, and you already know. When I love people, I'm willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. I'm willing to put all my differences aside for the people that I love. And I have done this. I say, oh, guess what? We're going to put all this aside and we're going to get along. Because that's what Jehovah will want me to do. But a lot of people not built like Aunt May's. A lot of people put up a facade and act like they know who Jehovah is when they really don't. Because Jehovah seek after the heart of a man. How about that? So if you love that man or you love that woman, you're going to sacrifice. You're not going to hate his children. You're not going to hate his mama. You're not going to hate his daddy. You're going to sacrifice. But some of y'all just going along to get along. When you know deep down inside, you hate your mother-in-law. You hate your father-in-law. You hate your stepchildren. You hate your ex. When he said, love them anyway. I'm just saying. And a lot of y'all wondering why. Y'all got potentials. Y'all got skills. Y'all got business. Y'all got money. Y'all got cars. Y'all got houses. And y'all still don't have peace within yourself. How about that? I come on here and show the world. I don't hate nobody. I don't have a hating piece of bone in my body. But I guarantee you, they hate me without a cause. And guess what? He said, Terry, love them anyway. How many of y'all could pray for the enemy? How many of y'all still holding grudges over what somebody done did to y'all decades ago? Oh, I remember she did this. I remember he did this. And yeah, he cheated and you messed over me and you did this and you left me far and you left me faint and you made a baby on me and I ain't gonna never forgive you. Wow. Oh, you ain't never did nothing? Oh, you looking at life like I did stuff, but I ain't never did that. Sin is sin. Ain't no big sin. Oh, I just stand a little. Sin is sin. A lot of y'all around here perpetrating a fraud. On the outside, y'all, hey, and on the inside, y'all tore up from the floor. Because y'all holding on to some shit. Y'all got power to change people's lives and say the right thing and say, you know what? We ain't doing that over here. That's how I know a lot of y'all perpetrating the fraud when they come down to Jehovah. Because y'all still holding on to some shit that somebody done did y'all like y'all ain't do nothing. Just let me know where all the people at that ain't never did nothing. I ain't never stole you ain't never stole a bubble gum, but you did something. I ain't never did nothing in my life. I ain't never did to nobody. I always been good to everybody. Yeah, right. You can tell that to somebody else because I know better. And if you on my life talking about you miss good at two shoes and you ain't never did nothing in your life, you need to find somebody else live to go home. Because this not the life for you, Miss Liar, Mr. Liar. I'm just saying. I'm asking for a friend. The friend want to know is when y'all gonna let go of some shit that y'all still and holding on to. You still angry with your baby mama. You still angry with your baby daddy. You still angry with your mother. You still angry with your son-in-law. When y'all gonna let it go? When y'all gonna surrender and say, you know what, Lord, that happened last year, the year before that. That was decades ago. He said, forgive. You might not never forget. You can love him, but love him from a distance because he said love him anyway. A snake is a snake. And a snake will sneak up on you and bite you. You just got to be very mindful and know who you are and whose you are. And know that everybody is not your partner and everybody is not your friend. Hey, Sister Queen Nessa. All of us have good and bad days. All of us think about some of the stuff we done been through in life. But when you gonna look forward and stop looking behind? Do y'all honestly think, hey Jacqueline, and believe that I want to talk about the same shit day after day? But every time I come on social media, my motive is to make somebody life a little bit different, to touch somebody and let them know that weeping endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Because I tossed, like my shirt said, I tossed and turned many days and a many nights. You know why? Because I still was holding on to some shit that I needed to let go. I was caught up in my emotion, in my feelings. And I didn't get over in your time. I got over in his time. But he brought me through it. He brought me to it. And he brought me through it. And now I'm here. Now I'm here. And I know everybody that saw me at the second line was like, well, goddamn, we just saw her in the hospital. Went in surgery, came out. Like I never went. That's what Jehovah do for you when you're living right. When you acknowledging him. When you trying to get people to realize who he is. When he could paint a picture and show you and make people see that you ain't nothing like what you've been through. And I'm one of them. But y'all, though, she gonna be in the hospital for a while. You know what? She look bad. Wow. I went in surgery and I went out. And I don't remember going in and I don't remember coming out. All I know, it was over and done. I'm just saying. We serve a mighty God. For the ones who don't know him, you better get to know him. Because somebody had the same procedure I had and they still in the hospital. The hospital made me feel like I want to go home. I don't want no pain medicine. I don't want none of what y'all, I don't want no lunch, no dinner, no break. I want to go home. You sure you want to go home? Can you not ask me that again? I just say it in a nice way. I want to go home. The hospital is called a hospital. A hospital is very depressing. You need to be motivated. If you got a loved one or a family member that's in the hospital right now, go there and motivate them. Get them up out of that bed. Build their strength up. Make them feel wanted, loved. Show them some compassion. Let them know somebody love them. Because the people in the hospital make you feel like you don't even want to be here no more if you let them. I said, I want to go home. And I went home. Thank you, Terrell. I'm in the hospital getting all kind of antibiotics. The antibiotics so strong, I couldn't even eat. I didn't eat for a week straight. I'm going to get something that's stopping my appetite. That's not good. When it was time for me to go home and all the antibiotic was gone out of my body and all that every day, I was able to eat. What about the people that can't speak for themselves? What about the people that's in there that can't say, I can't eat? Some of y'all so self-centered. Some of y'all got mamas, daddies, people that did everything in the world for y'all that's in the hospital. Y'all that put them in hospitals and all this kind of stuff. Because all you thinking about is their pension or thinking about their insurance policy when they leave this earth. You ain't thinking about all the sacrifice and all the things they did for you. But all you waiting for is them to close their eyes so you can cash in. I'm just saying. Some of y'all still holding grudges on what your mama did, on what your daddy did. Well, you only going on what your mama told you about your daddy. Did your mama tell you about herself and the shit she did? She only told you what your daddy did. Or he only told you what your mama did. Now you taking sides. Well, I'm going to take my mama's side because my daddy left me for another woman. Wow. You ever thought about it? Your daddy and your mama wasn't meant to be together. Because it wasn't for your mama to begin with. Did your mama tell you your daddy was a married man? Did your daddy tell you that your mama was a married? That y'all know what I'm trying to say, vice versa. You only told you bits. They ain't tell you the whole story. And you bitter at a man who tried to be there for you, but your mama wouldn't let him. Because she still bitter. Not one time since I ever been on social media, ever dragged any of my baby's fathers under the mud. Not one time. And that speaks volume. But for somebody to tell somebody How could you hate a woman or a man that ain't did nothing but good by you? Some of y'all being hated for no apparent reason. Why my shirt ain't right? Being hated. I just hate her. I just hate him. You know why? Because Miss Thing right there, Miss Thing, the cause of him hating you, allegedly. He gone along to get along, Ricky. Because she want him to hate you. And he on him to hate you. So we got people that's controlling other people because they so caught up in the rapture and they so caught up in love. So they didn't turn their back on the people that really, really love them. All because of Miss Thing. Mr. Thing. So let me tell you something, sister girl, sister boy. I'm going to be honest with you. They really don't hate you. Toss and turn. They really don't hate you. It's a love-hate. It's a go along to get along. You know why he mistreat you? Because of her. Because of him. That's the person you was with at one time, so you know them. They not built like that. They got a shield over their face, and they can't even see. Because if you really love somebody, you gonna love what they love. Love is an action word. And if I love you, I'ma love your children, even if they're not mine. And I'ma make sure they respect you like they respect their mom. So a lot of y'all step parents out there, y'all mistreat the stepchildren. Because the real biological mother or father, you don't even like. So you take the anger out on their children. I didn't even hear some of y'all say, I don't give a damn what he do with his. Long as he take care of mine. And that ain't even his. Some of y'all do more and been there more for y'all stepchildren than y'all biological children because y'all being controlled by somebody that say they love y'all. Some of y'all turn your head and act like y'all ain't seen the stepmom or the stepdaddy being nasty or neglecting your child. And when the children go back home and tell their mom or their dad, you know what they say? Oh, well, they can't come back over here because they started messing confusion. Don't bring her back over here because my wife said she was slip out of my house. And my husband said, oh, he don't want her back over here. They painted a picture because that's what the stepmama and the stepdaddy wanted. And you too blind to see it. Hey, Catherine, Queen. A lot of y'all need to man up. Because guess what we don't see, that man upstairs, he see it. You playing like you like your stepchildren. You playing like you like your stepchildren in front of your husband or your wife or your spouse or your mother or your father. But deep down inside, you don't even like them. You don't even like the children. Y'all paint a scenario of making it seem like, oh, she's too womanly. She come over here, she don't want to clean up. She don't want to wash the dishes. He don't want to do this. I can't tell your children nothing. Well, why the fuck you let your children, excuse my expression, come over here? See, a lot of y'all parents, step parents, y'all good at throwing a rock and hiding y'all hand and putting up a facade around your husband, your wife, or your significant other and making them believe that you got love for their children when y'all really don't give a damn. Because y'all so worried about him still being in love with his ex. You can't even enjoy your life because you still caught up in a rapture. You bothered about him, about her, about them. You know why you can't move forward in your life? Because you know deep down inside that man or that woman still in love with the ex. I'm just saying, you caught up in your emotions and your feelings. Because in your mind, you thought it was going to be peaches and cream and the grass was going to be green on the other side. Wow. You're madly mistaken. I'm just saying. But before y'all got together, you know, I got children and I love children and we could do the family thing and we can do this. Well, why is you and your children? And y'all always doing things with your children and your grandchildren. Because in your mind, you putting up a facade and make believe that you like his or her children or grandchildren, when in reality, all you worrying about is yours and nobody else's. I'm just saying. Every time you look around, it's always something. See, you know what, babe? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And y'all so stupid to believe that if something happened to you the day of tomorrow, your ex gonna make sure your children have. Y'all caught up. A lot of y'all need to dot your I's and cross your T's. Because even in marriages and relationship, if this person leave the day of tomorrow before this person, you think the stepmama gonna make sure the stepchildren got what they want? You madly mistaken. So if y'all got land, property, houses, insurance, and all this shit going on, you better dot your I's and cross your T's when it come now to your children and grandchildren. Because Miss Thing right there, him right there, gonna make sure theirs have. Y'all madly mistaken if y'all think the step parent gonna make sure the biological children straight. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Jacqueline, for the peekaboo bitches in the back. Because a lot of y'all think y'all got it made in the shade. God see what y'all be doing, y'all stepchildren. God know you do more for your children than your stepchildren. God know you is the author of confusion. God know that you don't want him to do for his biological children, but you want him or her to do everything for yours. I bet you he don't know about that bank account that you have on the side. I bet you he don't know that you got your children as your beneficiary on your bank account. And I ain't talking about the joint account. I'm talking about the side account. Mm-hmm. I bet you don't know nothing about that. Since you think you got them. Wow. Oh, yeah, y'all got a joint account. But I bet you don't know about the other account. That has nothing to do with you. I bet you if you find out about it, I bet you'll say the beneficiary is her or his children, and it's not you. A lot of husbands and wives got separate bank accounts. I'm just saying. I'm trying to understand what's the purpose. Oh yeah, we got a bank account, but we got a joint account, but we got a separate account too. Sound like a separation to me. Oh, now y'all separated? Oh wow, I'm a pause. Yeah, we married. But I got my money over there, Diana. He got his money over there. Oh yeah, we got a joint account that both of us can enter this money right here, with this right here. But at the end of the day, he gotta save down Yana. She gotta save down Yana. Her and her biological children and talked about. And they ain't tell nobody. They didn't have a meeting at the round table when you wasn't there. The meeting went on without you. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to tell you, this what mama got. And if something happened to mama, something happened to daddy the day or tomorrow, that side bank account is for you and your children. And it got nothing to do with the stepchildren. Clock that T. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sound like separation to me. Oh, we can be married and we can have a joint account, but we can also have a separate account. Well, goddamn, to me that sounds like separation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, goddamn, and why you gotta tell all that? So somebody on the sofa right now saying, babe, do you have a separate account? And do. Girl, go ahead on, listen to Ann with all that. Girl, I ain't got no separate account. And do. That's him. He is him. She is her. Her right there. Him right there. They got a separate bank account. They can't even go in the bank and say, can I have a little information on my wife account? No, sir, we don't. No, ma'am. We can't give out that information. Well, goddamn. I thought it was for better, for worse, for sickness, health, to death do us apart. And now is a separation. So somebody, Sarah, is lying in the marriage. Well, babe, how much you got in your separate account? What I got in my account is my business. They'll go to separation. Because they be talking all the shenanigans and saying stuff. Well, you know what, Ann? When one of my husbands got a lawsuit from Home Depot, he fell on a job. He got more than $30,000. He was able to go put his money in the bank, cash his check, and I ain't get a dime. Clock that T. Sound like a separation to me. And y'all around, it's oh yeah, we married, we together. Oh yeah, yeah, God said, we as one. If God said, y'all one, well, why is there a separation? Because I was confused. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, well, this nigga, he about to get the money. I'm entitled to some of that money because I'm his wife. I'm going to get some of that $30,000. And when they said, oh, he got a bank account, and Miss, we can't give you no information, I'm opposed. Well, how I was supposed to be getting my half since we halfing shit up as I thought. So now I'm starting to believe that marriage is supposed to be, for better or for worse, sickness and health. And we supposed to split down the middle. But I'm here to tell y'all, ain't get a dime out of his $30,000. Then he had the nerve to change his phone number and run off with my car. Man, I found him and put the truck on the flatbed. Go buy you one, because you won't have this one. I'm just saying, you can be married and have a separation. bank account. So when it comes down to somebody sitting down right now saying, babe, let me ask you a question. Do you have a separate bank account? Man, there you go with that with AMAs. Yeah, there you go. And do. Well, babe, how much you got? Well, I ain't got a lot. I was just saving that. Hey, Phyllis, I was just saving that, for a rainy day case anything happen, because you're a shopaholic and you always want to go buy a Louis Vuitton bag and you always going to go buy the Gucci stuff. So I'm going to have this over here for a rainy day because you don't know how to manage money and all that kind of stuff. No. My question is to you, husband, wife, how much you have in your separate bank account? Well, come on now. I ain't got to tell you all that. That's why it's called separate bank account. So somebody is lying. I'm just saying. So y'all separated and don't even know it. Sound like a separation to me. If you can go in the bank with your husband, you're going in the bank with him. And most likely, you're going to sit down. And he going to go draw from his bank account. And it ain't got nothing to do with you. Right string, wrong yo-yo. Got to be more careful. I'm just saying. And you think you got it made in the shade. Somebody on here saying, girl, I know my husband got a separate bank account. I know my wife got a separate bank account. But do you know how much they have? I'm asking for a friend. Girl, well, do you know how much your husband or your wife, do you know how much they have in their separate bank account? Because to be honest, I don't think you know. That's why it called separate bank account. I'm just saying, somebody mad tonight. Somebody mad tonight. Somebody got some explaining to do. Because somebody on here didn't know that their significant other, that their husband, that their wife had a separate bank account. So when you think that you controlling the marriage or the relationship, you madly mistaken. And the word say trust no man or woman. You think you control how much they gonna spend. Somebody saying she don't need to know how much I make. I pay the bills. And I do what I want with my money. Wow. I thought y'all was one. I thought y'all was in this shit together. And so I heard about the separate bank account. I'm just saying. Now somebody then stormed out the door. Because somebody just got caught in a lie. So, girl, you just thought you knew everything. You just thought you knew everything. You just thought you was in control. But you're not. You don't know everything. You don't know about the safe. I'm just saying. He been peep you out. He been found out you always lying and saying you ain't got it. You always hiding money. You always telling lies. Somebody lying and somebody then got caught in their lies. So if you lying while I am still alive, in my mind, what you gonna do if I'm not alive? Lie. Oh, but some of y'all think y'all got a maid in the shade. Well, I know how much my husband have. I know how much my wife have. So you put all your crabs in the barrel, and you think in your mind or that y'all know everything about y'all significant other. Well, we got that relationship. We trust. Well, did he tell you or she tell you how much they got in their bank account? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. Do you know how much your spouse have in their side bank account? I'm asking for a friend. Because him on the sofa right there next to you, him got another bank account. Her right there on the sofa, that's looking, with her legs crossed and all that kind of stuff there, and just sipping on her water, or drink, or whatever, smoothie, whatever. Her right there, her got a separate bank account. Her got more money than you. And somebody don't want to know. Somebody saying, long they pay all the bills, I don't care about the separate bank account and all that kind of stuff there, girl, you still want to know. Because every time you look around, every time a second line come up, every time this go on or whatever, you always popping up with a new M-line outfit. You always popping up with a new outfit. You always popping up with new Gucci, Balenciagas, and all that kind of stuff there. But it's my money and I work for it. All the bills paid, right? So why you whine about my money? Wow, I thought it was your money. I'm just saying. I didn't mean to come in y'all house and stir up some shit. But somebody don't want somebody to know how much money they have, because they got a little side piece on the side that they be dipping and dabbing in their little account and helping them pay their bills. And if I let you know how much I got in my account, you gonna count my money. Oh, wow. I thought that was your money. I sure thought I was getting something out of the $30,000 and I ain't get a dime. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. Somebody is mad. Well, girl. Well, boy. That's your person you chose. See, I had to go through all this when I was with my first wife. See, I've been through all this already. I've been hurt, and I had to go. She ain't used to talk back. Anything I wanted her to do, she did for me and all that. Shut the fuck up. Because now you're trying to build a reason to be mad. Because you're busted. I could tell on Instagram, this little conversation is a little too deep for them. So they ran. But the peekaboo still listening. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm sorry if he mad. But that's him. That's her. She don't want you to do for your children, but she doing for hers out of a separate bank account. She allowing you, or he allowing you to spend your money. But she's spending her money. She doing for her children. But don't want you to do for your children. And you came to see what's going on. I'm just saying, Wanda, Linda, Gigi, Cheryl, Vanessa. I'm just saying. Well, somebody mad tonight. I didn't mean to make you mad. It wouldn't be me if I don't tell my queens the truth. I'm just saying. And him got a safe deposit box too. Him got one of them too. Him got money buried in the backyard too. Him got money in the backyard under the doghouse. Mm-hmm. Him got money under the doghouse. Her got money in her Louis Vuitton and Gucci purses and shoes. Her got money in a jacket in the closet. Her got a stash. Her got more money than you. And still asking you for yours. Her be there for her children, but don't want you to be there for yours. That's why her want you to hate your baby mama or your baby daddy. Because her is her selfish. She want to be, he want to be in control. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Stop selling y'all soul for people. Y'all know shit don't be right that some of these men do to their other baby mamas or ex-wives, ex-husbands. Y'all know shit ain't right. If you love that person, you're going to tell them to do the right thing. You're not going to go along to get along. You're not going to be insecure and mad about the ex. Should have been more careful. You want her or him to be more of a father or mother figure to your children than their biological children. You want him to interact more with your children and your grandchildren than their children by blood. It's always something with you. And some of y'all need to man the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, they're still your children and grandchildren. And some of y'all be like, oh, well, I don't look at that as my stepchildren. I look at that as my children. I don't look at that as my step grandchildren. Well, why the fuck you treat them different? Why you see more of your stepchildren and your step grandchildren than you see of your real children and grandchildren? Because you got Miss Thing over here that's insecure, and every time they look at your grandchildren, they're looking at their fucking mama or their daddy. So the less you see the grandchildren that look like their grandmother, the grandfather, the less you gotta think about them. Wow. Watch these females and these males that pretend to love your children like that's theirs. Let me say it again. Watch these females and these males that pretend to love their stepchildren when they don't. Because some of them want to make it all about theirs, their children and their grandchildren. They make it well, oh yeah, well, you see them all the time. I don't see them all the time. That's why they're so close, because they see them all the time. Nah, that's that control shit. You got to make an effort to make sure your grandchildren know who the fuck you is. Because Miss Thing over there and him over there, all they worrying about is theirs. And in your face, they making you believe that they love yours like they love theirs, but they don't. That poor queen. Y'all on the outside looking in. But some of y'all get it, and y'all see it. I ain't got to say a word. You ain't got to say a word. It's right there in your face. A lot of y'all women dealing with that right now. She put up a facade. Oh, you could, I watch it. I love children. And when you ain't around, God forbid, some of y'all have little stepchildren, and some of y'all have children, and they can't even talk good, and y'all letting them go by the step parent. And they mistreat them. And when your child come back and tell you something, don't be one of them. Stop telling everything. Stop being a tell-a-tale. No. What happened? I'm just saying. Children lies too. And children have bad energy. And children come to your house with bad energy from the bad energy parent. Because the parent then told the child something that wasn't even true. Hey, queen. Then lie. Then made us make it seem like, oh, he's such a bad, your daddy wasn't there, your mama wasn't there, and I raised you, and I did this, and I did that. Your mama ain't want you, your daddy ain't want you. Wow. I hate to hear the stepmama, the stepdaddy try to degrade the absent parent. I would never degrade another mother, another father, because they're not there. Or because they made a conscious decision or letting somebody else raise their child because they know they couldn't. In the long run, that's going to be between them and their child. But Aunt Mays ain't one of them. Aunt Mays raised 4 children from a wheelchair. Aunt Mays went through a lot raising her children. So to a lot of y'all that so-called throw the rock and hide y'all hand and make believe that y'all love y'all stepchildren, God see everything that y'all do behind closed doors. He see when you mistreat other people's children, because you're supposed to treat them like that. The same way your children get, that's the same way his children supposed to get. No, but you in control. So you don't like the mama. You don't like the daddy. So you want to be in control. I don't do grandchildren. I just want to enjoy my life. I ain't watching the grandchildren. But your grandchildren is always over there. Hey, Papa. Hey, Mama. Oh, they can be Papa and Mama with your children. But what about his children and grandchildren that he barely see? No, she barely see. And you wondering why. People wondering, well, why the grandchildren don't know, and why the grandchildren don't know this one, why the grandchildren don't know that one? Because she's self-centered. And she think or he think he's in control. God, I'm not worried about all that. As long as my children get, as long as I make sure my grandchildren get, and I'm going to make sure they get, and I'm going to make sure anything happen to me, my grandchildren and my children is straight. Hey, Ashley, I'm just saying. Because me, if I was stepmama, a stepmama, a daughter-in-law, whatever, I'm going to step up to the plate. Yeah, you got to fault the man, but at the end of the day, you're a woman first. I ain't going to never be a woman or a wife to a man and allow him to neglect his own children. I'm just saying. It takes two, because I'm a woman. And I'm not going to be married or dedicated to a man that's going to neglect his children because I don't like his ex. You got to think from a woman point of view. Now, partner, you're not going to be with me. You're not going to take care of your children, but I'm going to allow you to take care of me and mine. Now, we ain't doing that, partner. Right string, wrong yo-yo. See, that's where a lot of women out here got it twisted. Because if you say for better, for worse, sickness and health, and you love your significant other, love your husband, you going to make sure he do the right thing. Because what affect him, affect you. That's why a lot of y'all, when y'all file y'all taxes, y'all don't file together. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all file y'all taxes because y'all know 2 chances to 1. If he got to pay child support, they coming after yours too. Another separation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For better or for worse, we become one. So if y'all become one, y'all got a separate bank account. When y'all do y'all taxes, y'all don't do it together. Y'all separate it right there again. Wow. Girl, I'm not filing my taxes with him. Girl, I'm gonna file, by myself. I'm not filing my tax with him. Because guess what? They mess around, he's still old for child support. And they gonna combine both our income together and they gonna take my money. I need to say that again. You said they gonna take your money? Oh wow. I thought y'all was one. I thought he said y'all became one. Unfortunately, y'all not one of y'all got separate bank account and y'all filing separate. Oh wow, another separation. Another separation. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, you know what? He owe back child support and all that. We filed together. We ain't getting no income tax. Because the baby mama gonna get it all. Wow. You can run, but you can't hide. She gonna get it one way or another. Somebody gotta give it up. Might not be today. Might not be tomorrow. But sooner than later, somebody gotta pay. Sandra. It's like whatever we do in life. We might not pay today. Or we might not pay tomorrow. But we gonna pay sooner than later. I'm just saying. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready to fight. Because it's about to be a spiritual warfare for the people who don't even want to acknowledge him for being who he is, the creator. Some of y'all gonna be crying wolf. Why I'm going through all this? Why my children doing this? Why my grandchildren doing this? Why my mama doing this? Why my daddy doing this? Why nobody not calling me? Why I can't get help? I need to pay my bills. I need to do this. My insurance is due. My car no due. My house no due. And all this other stuff about that. Because you're not living right. Because you doing what you want to do instead of doing what he told you to do. That little verse that came in your ear and told you need to stop doing what you're doing. Because enough is enough. And in your mind, you saying one more again. I just want to sleep with it one more time. I just want to be with it one more time. I just need my bill paid and I need to go sleep with him one more time so I can get my bill paid because at the end of the day, I need it. And he said, I got you. You don't need it from him. He wants you to trust him. He wants you to believe in him. Hey, Monique. He said, trust no man. Wow. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all caught up in the rapture. And some of y'all, in y'all mind, y'all feel like y'all can't even get out. Wow. That's too much power. If a man have enough power to make you, if a man or a woman have enough power to make them turn their back on their children, that's too much power. Karen. If you got a man or a woman that's controlling you, to stop doing for your own flesh and blood, you're a weak woman or a weak man. And guess what? They're not even the one for you. Anybody that don't love what you love, what God gave you, even though you don't love your baby mama, your baby daddy, but God allowed that woman or that man and you to have kids together. Even though y'all not together, that outside woman shouldn't have, or that outside man shouldn't have that much power over you to make you stop doing for your own flesh and blood. You less than a woman. You less than a man. Because you caught up in your emotions and your feelings, and y'all done the pillow talk, and he done made you feel like you queen of Zumanda, and it's all about you and him. So he done forgot he had sons and daughters. You had a daughter that you had a beautiful relationship. You had a son that you had a beautiful relationship. You had grandchildren. You had in-laws that you had a beautiful relationship. And you let Miss Thing Thing right there and him right there break all that up because of the jealous envy and strife. You let Miss Thing and him make something so small out of something so big because they own evil, demonic, self-centered ways. And you fell for it. You about to lose everything if you don't get back on track. God about to destroy you. He about to take everything from you for neglecting your mama, your sister, your brother, your children, your grandchildren, the people that love you the most, that been there before you even married that woman or that man. You didn't forgot about everybody that was there for you because of this woman or that man. And the time is coming where he gonna break you down to the lowest terms if you don't get your shit together and repent and turn from your wicked ways, because you sleeping with the enemy. You're sleeping with the enemy. You know everything she said and everything he said is a lie. You hate your baby mama. You hate your baby daddy. You hate your mother. You hate your father because of her, because of him. You hate your ex because of her, when in reality, you really don't hate her. When you know somebody, good night, Angie. When you know somebody and you know them and you didn't live with a person, see, I know you. I know you, and you. Like some people know AMAs because they didn't been there. They didn't pick me up. They didn't help me. I didn't been in their house. I didn't slept at their house. Rosalind, some people know me. And when somebody come back and tell you something and say, well, you know, I ain't like, you can tell them, no, that ain't the ain't I know. That's how I feel about some of y'all. I know each and every one of my baby daddies. I know each and every one of my sisters and brothers. I know each and every one of my friends and so-called friends. So I know you don't hate me. You don't hate me. You don't hate me. Y'all putting up a facade and y'all going along to get along. How could you hate somebody that all they did was good by you and showed you love? A blind man could see that. So when you tell somebody, oh, I hate him, I hate her, that's a lie. And the truth ain't in it. But that's what the world want to believe. I'm just saying. When people really say that they hate people, they hate them and they love them at the same time. Girl, your baby daddy don't hate you. Boy, your baby mama don't hate you. They hate what you stand for. They hate that they can't control you. They hate that they can't shut you the fuck up. They hate that you expose them for being a person that they really not. Because you're not like that. See, I know y'all. I'm going to say it again for the pickaboos in the back. I know y'all. I know y'all better than the people in the world. Anybody that I done been a part of their family, I know. And I could tell y'all some shit about them that y'all don't know. And they watch. And they looking. And they tossing. And they turning. And they praying. Saying, I hope she don't never say nothing about me. So y'all can put up the little facade and huddle up and make believe y'all love people when y'all really don't. Y'all just on a bandwagon. And it's a temporary bandwagon. But Miss Ann over here, I know you. I don't know of y'all, but I know y'all. So I need to say it again for somebody that's on here that's picking and booming and saying, you know what? I ain't gonna never make her mad. Cause she know. That's why I don't understand, girl, why you mad at me. Cause you know. Boy, why you mad at me? Cause you know. Why you mad at me? Cause y'all know I know. Cassandra. If I want to go viral, which I have several times, I can talk about you and go viral. I can talk about you and go viral. I can talk about you too. I can make y'all famous. Because whether y'all want to believe it or not, I am famous. And I can add y'all to the famous list. I'm not just local. I'm worldwide. And I can make y'all be worldwide too. Because I know you. You. And you. I know stuff about you. You. And you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I still lie. I'm on the outside looking in. I'll be like, well, goddamn. Are y'all friends? Y'all not friends. Y'all just go along to get along. Y'all want to be a part of the spotlight. Well, goddamn. Wow. Ain't that something? Some people be like, because I know Ann. No, you don't. Some of y'all just know of me. But I got some people that say, oh, I know Ann. Oh, I picked up in a wheelchair. Oh, I helped her. Oh, she slept by my house. Oh, I remember her. I remember her grandchild. I remember her. I know her. Unlike some of you other females, y'all don't have a clue. I'm just saying. I'm not a nobody trying to be somebody. I'm somebody. Gonna always be somebody. Don't let that go over your head. And some of y'all saying, Lord, I thank you that she ain't talking about me. And let me clear this for the air. I don't give a fuck who you is and what kind of money you got. Because if I wanted to talk about you or say anything about you, I would. I'm just saying. You ain't the only one in the world can push a button. I'm just saying. Clock that T. Oh, y'all better tread lightly. I'm just saying. Stop making the enemy believe that he or she is in control. Stop selling your soul. Stop letting her control you and man up. Because they ain't no good look. God created man. And a lot of y'all men out there is little pussies. And you know why I call y'all that? Because her over there is controlling you. Her over there talk to you any kind of way. And you accept it. Because you caught up in the rapture. When you gonna man up, a woman up. It's sad to say we don't have strong men. We still have some. But we got a lot of little pussies that's letting women run the household. That's why you can't be around your children or your grandchildren. Because Miss Thing over here got you in your emotions and your feelings. That's why you can't be there for your mama and your daddy because you trying to please somebody that you ain't even promised to be with. the rest of your life. And you wondering why your life, you making it, but you barely making it. Because you sleeping with the enemy. See that little woman that's smiling, you look in the eye, and you say, I love you. And she says she love you. But she don't love you enough to love what you love. And that speak volume. So until you do right by your baby mama, or your children, or your mother, or your father, or your in-laws, it's already done to you. Yeah, it might seem like you don't happy to the people. Y'all put up a facade and make it like, oh, we got it going on. Let's take a trip. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. But at the end of the day, y'all still tossing and turning, flipping and tripping. Because y'all should have been more careful. Hey, Miss Barbie, I'm just saying. God wants some of y'all to man up. You done got your little penis suck. You done got your little vagina suck. So now they in your head. They in your head. That was their intentions, to make you feel good. Everything that's good to you ain't good for you. You're sleeping with the enemy. That's why you wondering, oh, sometimes we be having such a good day and this and that. God don't bless no mess. And y'all want the world to believe that y'all is blessed and happy. That's the God that I serve. For everything I did in my life, I paid for that and some, if it was wrong. So what makes you, and you think y'all not going to pay for what y'all out there doing to good people? So y'all have a blessed night. I love y'all, queens and kings. And get your life together. Because we about to have a spiritual warfare. And if you ain't ready, you better get ready. Because he coming. Knocking on your door. With that being said, happy Thursday. And I see y'all tomorrow. And y'all be blessed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I love y'all. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all on YouTube. I missed some of y'all, seeing some of y'all. And I was just thinking about you, Queen, earlier today. And I was thinking about how I didn't see y'all. Sandra, Cheryl, Wanda, Linda, my queen up here a moment. I love y'all. Thank y'all for your support. Thank y'all for always being here. I look forward to seeing y'all. And we're going to keep on growing day by day. And I will never forget y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Again, happy birthday, Chill. And Queen Red, sister girl, I love you. I love y'all, Linda, Wanda, Sandra, Cheryl. Y'all have a blessed Thursday, and I see y'all tomorrow.